my disc jockey. Matter of fact, this my party, this is awesome. I said it 2 times, no I didn't since I started. So here's then the bangs to me.
And now, the starting lineup for Miami. Number 8, Delon Wright. Number 7, Jackson Hayes. Number 11, Number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. Number 5, Quentin Grimes.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at Miami, a better start would be ideal, but right now, they're 10th in their respective conference. And of course, Pittsburgh, well, they haven't had the season they wanted so far. So let's take a look at Pittsburgh's starting lineup. Dick is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Duran. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And for Miami, they've got Delon Wright. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Hayes. Then it's Rizachet. And it's Grimes in at the 2. These teams like to get into the half-court stand. They like to play at their pace.
Yeah, and there's not many teams like that anymore, but it's all about the details and execution for these teams to maximize their possessions.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Dick. Rebound Miami. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Oh my, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. Both teams gave all they had, but only one could come away satisfied.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you come away thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
Now here's Dick, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Back to Williams. Shot is up. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go. Grimes, the pass to Hayes.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Jackson Hayes.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And he jams it home with authority.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Now here's Dick. Last game for him, he had 14. Pass to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Williams with the screen. From 18 feet away. Thompson's shot is off. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
It'll be a turnover. The ball goes to Pittsburgh.
For Pittsburgh, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Dick. Thompson outside. Pass to Dick. Here's Daniels. Hounded by Wright. 4 on the clock. Back to Dick. Beyond the arc. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, hauling in that board, Thompson giving his guys second chance opportunities.
Wright. Pass to Grimes. That one a little long. Pittsburgh leading by 3. And Williams punches it home.
Well, look, the defense has got to push Williams further away, or he'll do exactly that.
Pass to Hartenstein. Inside. Grimes' shot is off.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Daniels, that one's true.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
For Miami, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
I think as soon as it got to OT, they felt discouraged. They really expected to win that game going away.
Put your hands together for Yoke.
Both teams will make substitutions. And since we have a second here, let's see which teams have dominated the offensive glass and second chance opportunities this season.
One of the top second chance point clubs in the association. They really hit the offensive glass.
Right, the pass to Hayes. Here's Wells. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Grimes. And again, no good by Miami.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Now here's Williams. Here's Hauser from behind the arc. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Wright. The bank shot, no good. And it's Pittsburgh's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Daniels misses. Miami trails by 7. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Grimes for 3. And again, no good by Miami.
They keep going back to the same person expecting a different result. He hasn't scored the entire period.
Yep, that one goes.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So Pittsburgh going with almost an entirely new group here. Diabate's checked in for Durant. Walker comes in for Williams. Thompson, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's Johnson in for Dick. Here's Simpson. Here's Rizachet. And the bucket is good.
And there's the ability to finish for Rizachet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
On the wing, Daniels. Outside, Johnson. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Rizachet. There's the triple. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Thompson with it. Hartenstein covering. Tipped. Here's Rizachet. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Wide open look. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. 11 seconds left in the first quarter here. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Daniels. On target from range. Daniels has got his third basket on the night right there. And so it's Pittsburgh up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Pittsburgh in this one?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
So it's Miami now. 8-point game. After this game, they can look forward to Philadelphia, where they'll match up against the 76ers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. We've got Chris Boucher, Rizachet out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Wells in at the 4. Pittsburgh shooting the ball at 43% from the field. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
And for Pittsburgh, Johnson is out there with Thompson. Then there's Jabari Walker, and it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Johnson. Still no points. Here's Diabate. Fires the 3. The shot won't fall. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Oladipo outside. And there's a pick. The 3 ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Outside Johnson. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pittsburgh leading by 8. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Thompson scanning the floor. From deep. Hauser can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that openness.
Out to Oladipo. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Oladipo's got 6.
Really good passing wing. Rizachet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
Oladipo against Thompson. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 5 points in the game.
Well, as we see more of Thompson, I think he's going to get better looking for his teammates.
Oladipo on the wing, defended by Thompson. Here's Rizachet, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Clock at 4. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound.
And, you know, that game had to serve as a morale boost. To win like that in OT, it says something about their character.
What I love is that they never gave up on themselves. From the start of that game, they believed in their ability to win.
Now here's Oladipo. He's got 6. And it's all from three-point range. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Pittsburgh. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Fires from the wing. And he gets the bucket. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter. Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Pittsburgh making a switch here. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Diabate. Williams comes in for Walker. Dick, he's checked in for Hauser. And Daniels is subbed in for Johnson. Back to right. Pass to Rizachet. Hartenstein with a screen on Thompson. Back to right.
2 minutes.
Williams grabs the board.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Miami trails by 9. Here's Rizachet. Softly drops in the floater. Rizachet's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
It's always good to see Rizachet mixing it up down low.
Outside, Williams. Thompson passes to Daniels. To the inside, here's Dick. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Rizachet, no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Pass to Daniels. Now here's Duren. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Miami shooting at 30% here in the second. Right with the ball. Here's Grimes from the arc. Count it after missing his first 6 shots. Now 1 for 7.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Now here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
Miami trails by 8. Here's Rizachet. He has 6. Uses the glass on the layup. Rizachet's got 4 points this quarter. With 1 on the clock. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Pittsburgh with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for Miami.
I like to see him take it inside, man. Too many threes, too many wild threes. Got to tighten it up.
Yeah, lots of volume from out there, but poor efficiency. That's been their Achilles heel. All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
When I look at Miami, They're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Wright. No points yet. We got Risache. Hayes is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. The three from Risache, and it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Miami trails by 8. Here's Risache. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. And it's Pittsburgh with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren.
Wow! The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. About a minute played here in the second half. Pass to Risache. Hayes for 3. And again, no good by Miami.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Outside Dick. Back to Daniels. And here's Thompson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And let's take a moment to call out some of the top defenders in the rookie class. Risache, number 1.
And the level of activity he brings to the defensive end is special. For a rookie to be this dialed in and grabbing this many steals, it's really impressive.
Miami trails by 10. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Wright. Here's Grimes. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. Offensive board. Hartenstein, no good.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Outside Dick. And here is Thompson. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters. Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Now here's Thompson. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Miami. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to Wright. Pass to Hayes. Here's Grimes. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Here's Daniels. Williams with it, hounded by Wright. Williams against Wright. There's the double with Wright. Outside Dick. Pass to Daniels. The 3 is up. Rebound Miami.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't tackle.
And it's Wright missing. Pittsburgh leading by 10. On the wing, Grady Dick. 3-pointer. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
3 points.
Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Miami
And I
calls
love
timeout.
Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Pittsburgh with some changes. Walker, he's checked in for Duran. Hauser comes in for Thompson. And it's Johnson in for Dick. Well, Miami's shooting only 23% so far. And here's Oladipo. He's got 6, looking to win the run. And it's good on the lay-in. Oladipo's got 8 points.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Johnson for 3. Cleared away by Wells. Miami trails by 11. Pass to Oladipo. Here's Simpson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Hartenstein with a screen on Johnson. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Pittsburgh leading by 11. Outside Johnson. Williams, a screen on Hartenstein. Johnson with a bucket.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Oladipo can't get that one to fall. And it's Pittsburgh's ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Outside Johnson. Walker sets a screen. Jacks up a 3. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
26 seconds left to play in the third. Johnson against Oladipo. A shot by Johnson, no good. Oladipo outside. Launches a 3. And so it's Pittsburgh now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're showing impressive focus out there, and it's paying off big on both ends of the floor. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Pittsburgh, Walker out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Johnson, and it's Diabate in at the 5. Johnson with a bucket. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Simpson.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Morris, he's checked in for Covington. And he makes both free throws. Here's Hauser. Johnson on the wing. That one drops for him. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
The easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Hauser. Outside Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Hauser. Walker with it. Lets it go from deep. And it's Boucher with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Simpson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now Johnson. Goes up on the wing. Misses off the left iron.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Boucher a screen on Johnson. From outside the arc. Simpson no good. Pittsburgh leading by 11. Here's Hauser. The three. It's hauled in by Simpson.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And again, no good by Miami.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Oladipo, off target at the rim.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
From deep, Johnson. The offensive rebound. There's the three. Connects from downtown. Johnson's got 12 points in just the second half.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
Put your hands together for your...
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
I mean, come on. His offensive focus was just second to none in this game. He really found his rhythm early and didn't give the defense a chance at all.
Boy, he'd been struggling a lot in the past few games. Good to see him bounce back with such a strong effort here tonight. Right, the pass to Hayes. Here's Rizachet. Hayes with a screen. Fires the three. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Duran. Back to Thompson. Pass to Duran. Just 5 to shoot. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Here's Rizachet. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now. And so it's Pittsburgh with it. There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth quarter. Step back shot. Here's Dick. Pass to Duran. Thompson outside. The three. Rebound Miami. Grimes. Right, pass to Hartenstein. Here's Rizachet, defended by Thompson. Rizachet, no good. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. Dick gets the bucket.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Here's Rizachet. That one is off. Here's Daniels, pounded by Wright. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Daniels drains the triple.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Now here's Hayes. And he's going for the oop here. Duran with a steal. Here's Daniels. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Williams up top. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Thompson. Over Rizachet. Thompson, no good. So Pittsburgh wins it. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now our player of the game.